When I grow up, I would like to become a travel photographer, a landscape architect, and an international aid worker for children in developing countries. Even though it may seem impossible, I am ready to handle it all. Here is why I made the decision and how I intend to live my life as a multipotentialite. In my childhood, I was curious about everything. The world was full of things that made my heart flutter. Whether it was on the slightest whim or an unrealistic pipe dream, I always wanted to be something, such as an elementary school teacher, astronaut, pilot, cellist, or a figure skater. Then, after I came to Mutual Foreign Language High School, I became focused on only one goal: international studies. It was helpful to have a clear goal. I enjoyed the process of setting my goal of majoring in international studies at university. Apart from international studies, however, I didn't have time for anything else. I was too absorbed studying that I had to abandon my dreams. Society wanted talented people who were accomplished in one field. At the same time, I had a wide range of ambitions. When I had to do activities related to my dream job, I came up with so many ideas. However, what I could choose to do was always limited. It had to be something that didn't deviate from the tree of international studies. Any branch that stuck out from the tree had to be pruned. So, I had to give up on my whims and dreams and only concentrated on international studies. I only had to focus on trimming myself into a college-specific talent. Let me give you an example. Think of a paper cup, used to drink water, but is that all it can do? It can be used as a container where you can put small things in. It can be used as a motion sickness reliever if you heat up the cup with warm steam and cover both ears. Or it can also be used as a telephone by threading a string through two of them. In the same way that a paper cup can serve as a variety of purposes, we are capable of doing anything and becoming whatever we want. Still, the Korean society tells its youth to strive towards the same goal. Going to prestigious universities and earning a lot of money are often seen as the formula for a successful life. A paper cup is only used as a paper cup, water cup in this society. While trimming myself into one area, I focused more on what society wanted rather than what I wanted. However, not anymore. I decided to become a person I once was, who looked at the world with the eyes of a child and not afraid to thrive on challenges. I no longer put down my many different dreams. I have decided to live as a multipotentialite, as this paper cup, which can be a storage box, an air sickness reliever, or a telephone. People predict the worst for the youth. They say competition will intensify, artificial intelligence will develop and take away our jobs, unemployment will worsen, and so on and forth. Most of them talk about a dark future rather than a bright one. These predictions call into question the formula for success in this society, which is rapidly changing. A different approach is needed for young dreamers who will lead the upcoming era. My prospect for the future is that I will strive to live my life as enjoyably as I can. In this society which is rapidly changing, pursuing one thing may no longer be the answer. So, I will not stuck in the field of international studies for the rest of my life. I may chase all my dreams and pursue them as a part of my life journey. Sometimes as a traveler, sometimes as an architect, and sometimes as a volunteer. Now, as a student interested in international studies, by appreciating my interests as they are, I am confident about my life and where I'm headed. Because if my current interest doesn't work out, I have other paths to take instead. Some may be skeptical of my choices, saying, "Isn't it just an excuse for being restless and not being able to pursue one thing persistently?" However, this is part of being a multipotentialite who has many different interests and creative pursuits in life. If you jump into a variety of fields, you may not rise to the top of in one field. But you can surely be an expert of who you are. Through the process of reflecting on yourself and finding what you like, you can expand your horizons and future opportunities. Eventually, the seeds of your life will sprout up into a colorful garden. Steve Jobs once said, "You can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in the future." That is how I see life. It is like connecting the dots. You cannot be who you are without the life choices you have made. Many seemingly unrelated experiences become dots in your life, and you can connect them to draw your own picture. For those of you who like to do everything, be proud of your creative pursuits. Don't hesitate to follow your heart. Dare yourself to do them all. You're ready to live as a multipotentialite. For those of you who don't like to do anything, start listening to the voice inside of you. If something catches your interest, hold on to it. But don't be discouraged if it doesn't suit you. You can try other things. You still have plenty of time. Even the most seemingly unwise choices will become the beautiful flower of your garden in its time. All these experiences are dots of your life that help to color your picture. One day, you will be proud of yourself for doing them all. Look deep inside you and focus on creating your own dots. Over time, you will have a splendid garden filled with daisies, hyacinths, jasmines, and other beautiful flowers of the season. Thank you for listening.